This is KOOLWAI Atlas.
Atlas. Atlas. Come on, Atlas. Atlas. Good one. Come on. Atlas. Good one.
This is Atlas's sire and dam, Natel Buck and bar mount caddy. About 100 head of steers here. Not really going to show a great deal of them work and just be showing enough to show that they work cattle, have done. Buck's been our main sire and work dog for the last 10 years. Been a good cow calf dog, starting to show his age a bit now, but yeah, Caddy's proven herself enough. She's started working cows and calves this year. She's only a young bitch. These steers are fairly broke. They can pick these steers up and just work enough to be able to get them moving without causing too much havoc. Move them off nice and quietly. We just got Atlas out with Buck and Caddy at the moment. He'll just cruise around and he doesn't really follow the other two around very much. He just works fairly independently. Good herdy young dog. This is only his legit second time on cattle, so we're not really expecting too much out of him. Just wanted to get him on video working cattle to show that he has actually been out and seen some cattle. We put Buck and Caddy away and just left Atlas out on his own, and just to show that he will work cattle on his own. As I said, it's only his second time on cattle, so we're not really expecting a great deal. He has been out. First time on cattle was on horseback, just taking a mob of young bulls away, and he handled that really well with a pack of other dogs. But here he's just on his own, nice and herdy, and keeps them all together and doesn't want to override too much. So yeah, I think he'll be all right on cattle later on. He'd make a good weaner breaking dog this year. Being only 10 months, we're sort of not really he just needs to be brought along steady. Don't really need to do too much with him just yet. Pop him down on the ground there just to show that he calls off fairly easily. A good-natured young dog. He's got a fairly solid sound foundation on the sheep. He's been pretty good in the time that I've taken him on. He's only got a reasonably small outrun on him at the moment, but you just drop him down on the ground and click him into gear and away he'll go out round the sheep. He's got pretty nice distance, but he does like coming in fairly close, but that'd be pretty easy to fix. So there, that's his distance off the sheep most of the time. He will come in and pop the bubble a little bit, but that's just some young dog stuff that's pretty easily fixed. He's got a good sit and change direction on him and good distance both ways. this video on the sheep. It's completely uncut. It goes, I think the sheep video goes for about 9 minutes, so he's got fairly good stamina, which will only increase as he gets older and fitter. He overrides his balance a little bit at the moment, but he's, with the breeding that he's got with Caddy and with Buck being fairly strong on the head, it's no surprise that he wants to override his balance and just drop out a little bit too far. But as you can see there, he can hold to balance pretty easily. Just young dog stuff again. And there, that distance, and then he wants to come straight in when he's asked to balance up. He's not a real revy type of young dog. He's pretty steady. Thinks about what he's doing. Pretty calm. Every now and again, even though he has got a fairly solid foundation on his sit, he might just override it a little bit here and there. So just working on him here, just making sure he's listening to me. When he gets a little bit busy and behind there, it doesn't take much just to sort of give him a bit of correction and steady him up a little bit. He's got no sides, just a verbal sit on him at the moment, but he's set up pretty well to continue his training on for the next person that owns him, and the foundation is all there on him just to get straight back into training. Put your own foundation on him pretty quickly. And as you can see, his left and rights are pretty good, and he's very easily controlled. So Kel started off with him, so he's been worked by a lady a bit early on, and then I've taken him over to bring him onto the sale, and but there'd be no reason why he wouldn't make a nice lady's dog. He's not a real pushy sort of a dog, and he listens pretty well. He's not a young dog that want to override you too much. Just here, I was just get the sheep over onto the fence and just draw him out to me and just show you that he can bring the sheep off the fence. No worries at all. And you can do that both ways fairly effectively. just overrode his sit there, which is fine. No big deal. Just pop him back around and drop him down. Ask him for it again. That was pretty nice. Came off really respectfully. Just pull him out here and drop him down on the ground and give him a little outrun again, both ways, just to show that he'll go both ways. Like I said, foundation's all there. Like, it's only a matter of just him growing up a little bit, and you'll lengthen that outrun out, no trouble at all with him. Just drop him down there and outrun him the other way. Nice call off again, and nice and respectful, staying with me. He's good in the cages, gets along with all the other dogs. He's no trouble at all around the pens or anything. Nice little outrun this way. Gets to balance really nicely just there. Good and respectful in his sit just there, and nice, real nice soft call off for him. So KOOLWAI Atlas.